All right, SEMO Gymnastics opens its season tomorrow night in the Show Me Center. Luke Randall previews the Gym Hawks' upcoming campaign.
This year's SEMO Gym Hawks are a couple things: prepared and confident.
You know, I'm excited. We've got a lot of depth this year. The girls have worked really hard this preseason, and a lot of them stayed over the summer, and so we've been able to successfully build from what we did last year, and so we're just kind of hoping to come out first meet of the season and pick up where we left off.
Coming off a strong finish to 2025, several seniors look to lead the way, including last year's regional qualifier, Taylor Engel.
We have been working towards this our 4 years here. We've grown so much. If you know anything about our class, we have truly become great leaders on this team. I think we lead more by example, and we're starting to learn to lead by our words more.
With 15 returners, head coach Ashley Lawson has an already strong foundation that's allowed her and her coaching staff to work ahead.
This year we actually started their routines a lot sooner, and so they're confident and they're comfortable in them, and they can show them off and they can really show their personality, and so I think floor is a really big one. Vault this year, we've got all the same start value on vault, which is going to allow us to score higher.
That's helped Engel, who's got big plans in her final year of gymnastics.
I think something that we all fall into is holding back a little bit. So this year, my word is we're going to go big no matter what, because that's when we do our best gymnastics and we're having fun and really going for it.
There's bound to be nerves opening the season Friday night in front of a Show Me Center crowd. But overall, there's a lot of excitement.
Hopefully we see them kind of settle into that, and we know we're gonna have some little things that we need to work out. We don't want to come out and be perfect, but just being able to kind of work on those little things and love that feeling and love what we get to do is what I'm most excited about.
In Cape Girardeau, Luke Randall for Heartland Sports.
All right, thank you, Luke. 6:30 tomorrow night, they'll open up at the Show Me Center. Good luck to the gymnastics team. Also, we'll tip off our season premiere of Heartland Hoops tomorrow night at 10. And speaking of high school hoops, in Madrid County Central at Notre Dame, here's Bulldogs' Dylan Rubel with the bucket right there. Eagles' Byron Minner answers right back, and he also draws the foul. They tried to hang in, but boy, Notre Dame had the answers. Braden Robert with the bucket right there with the spin move. And perhaps a lot of the theme of the night. How about that? Cole Adams spinning, scoring, putting it in. That was a big play, a cliffhanger, as Morgan, our photographer, called it. Back comes New Madrid, but too much Notre Dame. Landaway with the long three-pointer, and this one belongs to Notre Dame as they go on and get the win. The final score, 73 to 53 over New Madrid County Central. We're going to take a timeout and come back right after.